Ever wondered how scientists spot and analyze egg cells in microscopic footage? Advanced AI makes this surprisingly easy and incredibly accurate. With deep learning, we can automatically detect and segment egg cells in real time. Watch how the model outlines each cell, making research faster and more reliable. Egg cell detection technology is transforming biology and healthcare. Want to learn more? Stay tuned.
So now see the complete workflow of how you can create or train your own Yolo model for Excel detection. So I am using a sample video of a microscopic view of Excel. As you can see, this video contains 3 Excel. So we have to train a Yolo model to detect these 3 Excel and track it. We can also add some features like the distance between 2 Excel to make it more interesting. So first of all, we have to go to Yolo to train our Excel to annotate our Excel. So we just have to create a class called egg, and then you just have to click it here and here for annotation and select OK. Then similarly you have to do for this and this, and then there is, as you can see, I have annotated a single frame of a video. Now just I have to run our SAM tracker to annotate the whole video. It will have us to create a data set of around 296 images on which we will train our YOLO model. When the tracking is complete, your result will look something like that. As you can see, our whole video is annotated. Now our next step is to export our annotation in JSON file. So when you export your annotation in JSON, it will look something like that. Here is your annotation and here is your file annotation data for each video. So this is the annotation for every single frame. With that, you have an annotation of your data. Now we just have to train our YOLO model. First of all, we have to create a YOLO data set. So for that, I have created a library. You just have to clone it. So use this library called YOLO Finetunes dot utilities. You have to just clone it. So after cloning, it will have these function. You just import the function called COCO to YOLO segmentation from YOLO Finetune utilities, video annotation, YOLO converter. Now your next step is to provide the annotation which you have exported from our platform. This is the annotation.json. Then there is a video directory which contain the video you are trained your model on. Here is the video, then the YOLO dataset directory, which will be the resulted directory. Now just I have to run it. As you can see, a YOLO dataset directory has been created. It has all the structure for us to train our YOLO model on. So it has a labels folder. It contains all the labels of the images in which object has been detected, and there is our data.yml file. Now let's clear our GPU. Before training your model, you have to make sure your GPU is empty so it will have enough RAM for model training. Now let's see. I am using NVIDIA 5060 RTX and I have sufficient VRAM for my model training. You can also check it here. As you can see, I have around 7 GB free RAM. So in our next step, I have to train our YOLO model on our custom data set. So I just have to import a YOLO from Ultralytics and then start this cell. This cell use the YOLO 11 and segmentation model, and using the data.yml part as here, I have to just train our whole data set of using this model. So the arguments are 150 epochs, like the number of training epochs the model have to go through for each image and labels. Then the batch size, I am giving -1 to automatically select which is the perfect batch size for this data set. And now the device equal to 0, as I am using GPU, and the workers, which is for data loaders. When you will run this, it runs folder will be created. I have already created my model. As you can see, it has weights inside. These are the weights which are the result of the YOLO model training. Now when your YOLO model is trained, let's see an inference. So here's an inference of the video. As you can see, our model is performing well in segmenting our Excel. Now let's create a class for more optimized way of cell tracking. I have added a random generator color, so make it more interesting. Each cell have different color. Then there is a function I have added to find a distance between each Excel for make it more analytical uh, class. So now just run this. After that, you have to just provide your model part, which is this. And then there is your video part, which you are going to inference your model on. This is here. So now just run it. As you can see, it's showing each cell in different color and also telling us the distance between each cell centroid. Now you know how you can create your own YOLO model for Excel detection, which help us in biotechnology. You can also apply it to all different types of detection, like RBC cell detection, white blood cell detection, or platelet detection in microscopic science. With this, our uh, YOLO model is fine-tuned.
If you'd like to explore practical resources and hands-on examples, we've created a dedicated GitHub repository. It's filled with cookbooks covering computer vision, AI agents, and more. Link is in description.